Tja. Klockan 7, funkar det?
Jag kommer 7.
Okej, grymt. Då ses vi imorgon då. Okej. Tja. Hej. Setting up meetings for tomorrow. I have this friend of mine that went to one of the better design schools, and he studied social media and how you can analyze and strategically come up with ways of reaching out to your audience, helping companies to understand who is looking at your content and how can you better your content. So he is actually an important piece of my idea of trying to create a team. This year I want to really have a team with me and not work as a one-man army, because you can only reach that far as a one-man army. Right now I have 6 up to 8 clients, and all the other extra clients that are just dropping in all the time. And you know, you got the 24 hours. You have seen during this week how I try to manage the time, and if something happens, your kid gets sick, or you got anything else happening in your life, it will basically erase the opportunity to do your work properly, and you end up losing. So being safe at the same time, I have learned a lot from being a one-man army. So I know the whole process of what it takes to actually create something from the beginning and how the end product looks like. I've been through the whole line, so it's been a really nice learning process for this 2 years that I've been doing this. So from working with a cell phone, going out there meeting my clients and filming with my cell phone, and nowadays using the A7s II as my camera, and in the future, who knows, I might go for red cam. I don't know. Anyway, we're growing, we want to hustle, we're gonna be out there grinding every day, so we just gonna take for what it is and grow with it, and hopefully just evolve, you know. So what's up, gang? We are here, it's Sunday. It's been a really calm day, fixing some little stuff at home. Been out for a walk. It was really cold. It's like right now -6 Celsius. It might not sound that cold, but when it's windy and you know, it gets really cold. Sunday's gonna be my day of just going through some questions, review the week I've been having, and not really vlogging that way that I've been doing the past days. And it is also a purpose of me trying to have a kind of a rest day and just leave the camera for a little while. And doing this type of recording, it's much easier. You just have 1 or 2 files to work with. You can add some little sound or skip it. The only part that could be boring for you guys is that it's just this angle of it. So I might figure out a new way of recording it, have 2 other types of angles. It might be interesting, I don't know. But the whole purpose will be to basically try to review the whole week, understand some of the things that I've been through, and share it with you guys. Some of the learnings and experiences that I think that I will take with me for the next week, and also talk about what's gonna happen the next new week. So let's go through it. And basically this week has been all about preparing myself, getting ready, setting up my ideas and everything that I wanna do for this year, and test some of the things that I think is gonna be necessary to be able to work, you know, because when you look at it, it's gonna be many hours working. Adding to the fact that we have a vlog, and adding to the fact that I'm part of a family with kids and everything. So, and now saying that, it made me already think about, okay, so I started training, all right? So I started waking up 4 o'clock in the morning. I already set up a working hour of like 12 hours, and baby got sick, and so on, and the vlog. So you gotta be humble, you know, you gotta give yourself a break, you gotta give yourself a slack in order to be able to keep this thing going for a longer time. Because whatever I'm doing right now, it's gonna take a long time until it gives a positive result. So you gotta give yourself a slack. You gotta remember that it's a marathon, it's gonna take some time, and the whole process just needs to grow with you. And try to be flexible, try to rearrange some details in order to make everything go much smoother, even though it's not exactly like you planned in the beginning, like, oh, it's gotta be a half an hour training, and you end up doing just 20 minutes, and you feel like, oh man, you know, it sucks and I'm a loser or whatever. You gotta skip that thought and instead feel like, okay, I did 20 minutes and it felt good, and maybe next week I will be doing 22 minutes. At the end of the year, you're doing the 30 minutes. So you just gotta accept that it's a growing process, and whatever idea you had in the beginning, it needs to grow. It needs to be part of the everyday hustle until you find your perfect type of mode where you are just shining every time. So that's how I think. Now looking at the week, yeah, let's start with training, you know. So how many days do I want to train? I would love to train every day. I would like to add that every day. So that will be a goal that I will try to reach until the end of the year. I trained like 3 times this week. So let's start with that. Let's start with keeping the 3 times a week, and hopefully maybe add another day, an extra day, depending on how it looks like. So promising myself right now, it feels good with 3 days at least, but I would like every day. So we will go on with the 3 days, probably test some extra day, we'll see what happens. But right there it feels much better. And I think also that now being this week it's been okay. I mean, there's been not too much work on me. There's been some fixing. I've been out with 2 or 3 of the clients already, but not that heavy on me. So it already feels like if it gets really, really heavy, then I might not be able to push myself that hard and train every day. So it's better that I feel like, okay, for 3 days, if I do that, it feels good. Clap on the shoulders, okay, and then move to the next. So 3 days a week for me. I don't know how you guys train. Tell me down below under the comments, and just let's chat about that. From training, we got clients coming in. There's been some calls, and it's been really nice. Some bigger jobs. So thinking about that, it made me also think about the vlogging, how I look at it. And I was doing this Logan Paul vlog, and it was taking too much time, and having my baby sick, and you know, you end up not having that much time to work. So rethinking on what is your priorities and get them right, because vlogging right now should be at my lowest priority, and family and work number 1. Making sure that those 2 parts are made first, and then you look at the vlog. So making sure also that the vlog is not crappy one, or you start not getting consistent with it. So I will start thinking of a model or a way of vlogging that is much shorter and it's more hands-on the details that I think is gonna be interesting for that day. So for example, if I'm looking at tomorrow, for example, I'm gonna meet my friend, we're gonna talk through social media and planning for this meeting that we're gonna have along the week. Then I should just focus on that and have a talk with him, share it with you guys, and that will be the vlog. That's an idea, I don't know. Other than that, I should definitely keep recording, but not thinking like I have to have the whole day from when I wake up till I sleep. So that would be another case of it. Just have a lot of things recorded is kind of making the whole thing safe. And some of the things that I noticed just when I'm been vlogging is that a lot of moments I haven't planned for it. It just happened. And sometimes you just gotta be there with the camera and just record. So it might not be used for the vlogging, but definitely save it and have it for the future and add that to whatever is coming up in the future. I think that's a good plan to have already, always in your head. Like something that we are thankful, the whole family, is that recording every day, you catch a small glimpse of your family, your kids, and how they are growing, and especially my baby, which is, you can see some big changes going on from standing up to kind of talking to, yeah, you know, all the things that happens with babies. And it's nice to always have that as a memory that you can put together and do a film with. So yeah, I mean, the whole week is about getting ready, feeling like you're comfortable with your type of work mode that you're gonna have. We cleaned up the desk, and it was a major decision. I felt it was really good. It was really needed. What happened was that we totally cleaned up and nothing is on the table except the new computer, the iMac Pro, which is really good. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. And I have my mobile phone, I have some pens, a bottle of water, a lamp, you know, keeping it clean. No more stuff on my table. But saying that means that there is a lot of stuff, and I gotta figure out a way of putting them somewhere. So I'm gonna create some shelves somewhere, or have it in a closet type of style, and put whatever else I have, because as I told you before, being a filmmaker, it's crazy how much stuff you get, like cables and batteries and rechargers, and I mean, it's endless, and you still add stuff all the time because this is some new stuff that you need, the tripods, and I don't know, it's just growing on me. And to be honest, I'm that kind of person that really doesn't like stuff. I would prefer nothing. If that was possible, that it was just me, that would be awesome. But unfortunately, it's not possible. You gotta have a camera, you gotta have the mic, you gotta have, you know, so I gotta try to figure that out. I might show you guys next week on how I can put everything else on the closet or whatever I'm gonna put it in, and find a way that could be good to save all the stuff. So I will look into that. The iMac Pro, what's up with that? It's a really awesome product. I've been using it for 2 days, so I can't say that much. And this is not a tech review or anything like that. It's the basic version of it, the one you can start with. And I know that for you guys that use Redcam and such, you can add 100 stuff to it, and you better do that, because I think you gotta have more memory, and you gotta have a better core, and you know, and all that. So I don't know the names of it, but it feels really good. It goes really smooth. taking an example for that is I exported one of the vlogs. It was 1 gig, and usually when I export a file it takes 2 hours, and now it took 5 minutes. So it's an amazing improvement. The amount of hours you can save and make everything goes that smoothly. Because there were moments when I was editing and I was like, usually I go on YouTube, I go on other places waiting for the Adobe Premiere to work at whatever I'm doing with it. But now it was done like on an instant. So I was like, oh shit, I can't read this on YouTube. I gotta go work, you know, because it's already done, it's already there. So it's fun, it's nice. I will save a lot of time. A lot of things gonna get done quicker. And it adds to another thing that is really important, to be as effective as possible and trying to get as much done as possible. Now, you're only human, but it's one of the bigger things with good technical stuff is that it is a guarantee, or it's a safety net to making sure that you get your things done properly and it gets in that quality that a customer wants, and your things get delivered quickly so they get satisfied, and it's just a good positive circle of it. So I had to stop because I know the batteries on, or I know that the camera on Sony sometimes it gets overheated, so I don't want to keep talking and it's overheating and I'm just, you know, losing my. Let me double check the microphone too. Yeah, it was okay. It's cool. So, what more to add on this week? What's coming up for this new week is that I'm gonna go more of a, what's my vision with all this? What kind of goals I want to set up? How is my social media plan looking? I want to look at the stuff like, how can I record the vlog better? I want to look at stuff, more of a strategically planned stuff, and just to get a better foundation on what my next step would be, because there's a lot of new customers coming in. It's a lot of interested people that want to work with me. So making sure that my vision and my idea of what I want to do with all of this is clear, then I can make better decisions and avoid some of that. You meet up with people and you feel like after a week, like, oh man, this is just totally wrong. I had an idea, but it's not good, and whatever, you know. And this guy is lazy, or this guy is not doing what I wanted, and whatever happens, you know. So making sure that I'm clear with my vision and I can share that vision to the whoever I'm gonna work with. Then we get an understanding quicker, and we avoid all the mistakes or whatever is gonna happen. So next week is more of focusing on goals, vision, how I want everything to look like. There's a lot of thoughts about social media, like how many channels should I be on? I want to try to be on Instagram. I want to try to update the Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on, and LinkedIn. What would be the best plan for it? And I will try to share that with you too, and see what you guys think. So that will be the next week. Taking small steps, basically, one step at a time. And you know, guys, there's no point being in a hurry. If whatever happens next week doesn't really get to the results I want, I just add another week. And I mean, there's some small things that I got during this week that added to the fact that it's a marathon, and if you love the building process, then it doesn't really matter if you reach to that top goal or you get to that point or level. And for me, it's a lot about building. It's just, I just love it, you know. It's putting the one brick at a time and learning through those bricks. And I really don't care if I'm on the top, you know, I'm top 10 of whatever. I mean, I think that's one of the things that adds to being an entrepreneur, that you just love the hustle. That's it, you know. Every day, that's why we don't go to a ordinary work and try to do a career or just pay the rent. We just love the hustle, you know, the grind, you know. So sharing with you guys also is a very exciting, and I would like to see what you guys think about hustling and being out there all the time. Are you that type of entrepreneur? And if not, tell me why and what's going on. And so, coming off a little bit, I don't know, let me see here. So, being Sunday, you guys gonna see this on Monday. Tell me what you think about that. Should I try to upload on the same day I've been vlogging, or what you think about that? Right now, I don't have so many views. I'm very thankful for the ones that are looking. Thank you. And you guys that just subscribe it, thank you. It's not that many views, so I'm not in a crazy journey right now. I'm just taking it easy, try to just understand everything and get my vlogging right and get my business right, have peace with my family, so everything is good. So trying to just keep it calm, and if anything happens, I'll probably share with you guys. I'll be amazed or glad or whatever. I'll be really glad if you guys comment a little bit more, just to have a discussion, because I think we got a lot of experiences, and it's just not me. There's a lot from you guys that we can share. We can try to talk it through, and maybe there's stuff that's going on right now with you guys that you wanna, like, let's talk about it and maybe find a solution where you feel, okay, I can add that on my day, or I can go out and say that or do that will help me get a client or get my business right or whatever, you know. So it's not from the perspective I'm looking at, it's not me trying to preach or motivate or whatever. It's more just being me and trying to be part of a community where we just talk entrepreneurship, having fun, filmmaking, and you know, that type of deal. So if you feel comfortable, please share, please talk, and let's see what happens. Other than that, it's Sunday. I know it's Monday for you guys. Have a nice day, have a nice week. Make sure to grind, keep it awesome, and everything will go smoothly. All right, peace.